All right. So maybe next I'll do an online vendetta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a jolly good time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But that's why I like the meme where it says that, you have all the pictures of all like the single player characters, like the single player game characters, and it says I don't choose to be. I choose to live many lives. Something like that. It says I choose to live many different lives.
Oh no, I don't. It's not that I don't have a life. It's that I choose to have many.
Yeah, that one. And
it's like a Photoshop of every single like solitary single character into one frame.
Yeah. And like that I can appreciate, and I agree very much. It's such a great feeling. That's why, like I was telling you a couple of days ago, I would love to have a Star Wars RPG like the one I was explaining to you that one night, because that would just be so much fun. Nothing like
Not like
Knights of the
SWTOR?
Old. No, nothing like SWTOR. I'm talking about, and I know a lot of people are gonna talk shit about this, and they're probably gonna comment, oh, it's never gonna happen. It can never happen. I am not under the delusion that it's going to happen. But I would like to have something that has something that's Star Wars that has the very same playing game elements as Skyrim.
Well, I mean, I guess Star Wars Galaxies was the closest in that regard, but it's gone now.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like having a campaign, you know what I'm saying? Like having it on a platform. And for me, you can have it multi-platform. You can do, like computer, PlayStation 4. I think the new thing
you would just privatize it so that like you play with everyone who plays the same console.
Exactly. Even if you don't privatize it, play with other people, from different ways. But for me, I want that play style. I want that ability. I want to be able to customize to a point like Skyrim does. You can literally customize what your guy looks like, what he wears. You can customize the type of lightsaber.
Mike probably isn't picking you up.
You can customize, the type of lightsaber you want, the color, maybe even the color scheme of the hilt itself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just kind of have such a massively customizable character that you can literally make yourself into the universe almost to a T, kind of like Skyrim.
Yeah.
Me, I am a big fan. I've always been a big fan of Star Wars. I've always been a big fan of lightsabers. As a kid, I had all of the electronic lightsabers, every single one of them. And I had my little collection, and honestly, like, I'm a big boy now. I want to get one of those, like, I know that the thing is now they have those FX lightsabers, like the ones specifically
like the really realistic looking ones.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, like, those FX, even though they're only like I think they're like 120 or 130 now. Like, I think that dollars. I mean,
That wasn't my headshot kill.
I'm in the process of looking for, like, those private companies that make lightsabers, like those really high-end machine milled like lightsabers.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking to find one that fits, but I don't want to get one that's like the ones in the movies.
Okay.
Because I can't literally say, like, this is my lightsaber.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to look, and I'm looking around, and I looked at a few places, but
There was
still in the process.
There was an interesting video of I think it's by Nerdist that did an examination of can a lightsaber penetrate Captain America's shield.
Oh yeah, I saw a video like that. I didn't actually get to see the whole thing. Did you watch it?
I did. A long time ago. I don't remember what the
answer was.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about it is that Captain America's shield is vibranium and adamantium, isn't it?
I think it's just vibranium.
Just vibranium, right? So adamantium can go through it. You take Wolverine's. I mean, look at Black Panther. Black Panther. Didn't he scratch the shield in one?
I think he did, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to surprise me. Wolverine's claws can go through it, and I don't think Wolverine's claws actually can melt. So I don't know, because I think vibranium absorbs. Doesn't vibranium absorb like impact damage?
Yeah, like it absorbs like the impact and reduces like the shock of the impact.
But does it do that?
Kind of
Does it do
damage.
that with lasers? Like, does it absorb the impact?
Well,
it's
I don't think I've seen a laser hit his.
I don't think it's
shield yet. So,
when they did that Ultimate Alliance combo in, I think it was in the second Avengers, Age of Ultron, him and Iron Man. Iron Man uses repulsor beams, bounce right the hell back off.
Yeah, but a lightsaber is supposed to be like
Super concentrated
super
energy.
concentrated. Yeah, like to the like I don't think that anyone on Earth has that technology.
Yeah, no.
I really don't.
Every time I think of lightsabers, I think of Neil deGrasse Tyson's explanation about how lightsabers could or might or don't work. It's just kind of funny because then I think about
Just the way we planned.
the Hizzy
1, 2, 3.
voiceover for Dawn of Justice, where he's like, "Superman is clearly dangerous," and then it's like, and then I think about it, and it's like, lightsabers are clearly not real. Like,
let us have our fantasy.
That's what I think of. Like every time something science fiction-y comes up, it's like dragons can't breathe cold fire. You know, it's like every time there should be a meme for that shit.
Oh, you can't do this. You can't do that.
Yeah, right. Spaceships can move in different dimensions. You know?
You know, while the topic of customization is on my mind, I think that's like the best way to go about an RPG, where you give the character a lot of room to customize.
Yeah.
Their appearance,
Blank slate.
their armor, their weapons.
Do not raise the alarm.
And if you go into sci-fi, their ship. You should be able to customize your ship. So I think Galaxies, in that regard, had the best way to go about it compared to Star Wars: The Old Republic, where it's like if you have the credits and the blueprints, you can buy whatever ship that exists. And I mean, taking it a step further, if there wasn't a new Star Wars RPG, I think it should go beyond almost in like Kingdom Hearts kind of way, where it's like you can literally build your ship from scratch. Maybe not, because there is a certain kind of stylization in Star Wars that, you know, it has to kind of fall into a certain realm of aesthetics. So, you know, if there was a Star Wars RPG, being able to pick out a ship that you want to use, and like that's your ship, and then maybe you customize the interior, that'd be really cool.
Like honestly, the way I would look at customizing a ship, or any vehicle would be just like customizing any other vehicle. Take a basic vehicle, like say for example, let's use a vehicle for example. Let's talk about a swoop bike.
Yeah.
Okay, take your basic model swoop bike. Basic model, just bare basics, and you can add stuff like deflectors in the front, or you can add different
flat wings,
yeah,
right?
yeah, or you can add like different like handlebars. You can put a different seat. You can put a different exhaust
Paint
setup,
job.
a different paint job. Like you can add stuff, take away stuff, but you have no matter what, you have that basic model.
Yeah,
that makes
that,
it easy, but it makes it fun to customize.
Like, if we're going with the Millennium Falcon, for example, let's say you could customize the Millennium Falcon or some ship that looks like it.
Or the Ebon Hawk.
Or the you know what? Even better, the Ebon Hawk.
Ebon Hawk. It's a basic ship, and you could do a lot to customize.
Yeah, and for people who don't know what the Ebon Hawk is, it's basically the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, it's the Knights of the Old Republic version of the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah. So I can imagine like putting extra gun turrets.
Yeah.
Adding larger engines. You know. Wing flaps.
Yeah, shield generator.
Yeah.
Whatever. Communication dish like the Millennium Falcon.
Changing the entire color scheme. By the way, can I just say, Ebon Hawk, right?
Yeah.
The ship is orange and white.
Yes.
But Ebon reminds me of Ebony, which is black. So
Yeah.
it's like, the fuck, man?
You know what ships really were never very, very nice to the eye, at least for me, were the ships from Naboo, the shiny silver,
Like the sleek
Yeah, I've
looking.
never been a big fan of those ships. I thought
I
they
liked-
just looked way
I
too.
actually,
What?
there's just something I want to show you that I wasn't able to show you in the other playthrough because your profile's not online. It's the market,
Yeah.
and from doing all those things, all those missions, those online conquests, and that vendetta, I get rewards.
Ooh, nice.
Yep,
Like
so-
free stuff, or you have to pay for it.
free
no,
stuff.
you want it.
I want it. You can buy stuff for like the in-game currency, and you can also buy stuff for a legendary orc for for real money, but honestly, I've never felt the need to spend real money. This game gives you enough money.
That is a very good look right there. That one, the Bone Ripper, center one, that is an amazing look for an orc.
Let's see.
Yes, sir.
Dazed by the sight of enraged enemies. Well, he has a shitty weakness.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's arrow proof. Okay, not bad.
That's not bad.
All right, epic Graug call. Oh, he can summon a Graug.
Okay,
and has
I
a
guess
Caragor
that
pack.
offsets the fact that he's dazed by enraged enemies.
Listen, I learned. Excuse me. I learned that
What's this?
You can always have a really shitty weakness, and you can probably and there's good chances you can get something that'll balance it out.
Yep.
You can't have
Okay.
it's hard to get the perfect guy.
Soft target exhaustion, damaged by fire.
Well, I mean, just like real life, no one is perfect.
Yeah.
Someone has.
But
a
I'm
weakness.
looking at it in a like
Gameplay-wise.
like, in a gamer wise, like in D&D. You know what I'm saying? Like some perks, you know, or some feats you get, and it's just like, yeah, this works, but it has a shitty. You know, it's kind of like that shitty caveat, like, well, this you also have to worry about as well.
I guess this is as perfect as you're going to get as a guy because his only weakness is just basic.
Which most orcs are weak against anyway.
Yeah. So I think this is as perfect as you're going to get.
Yeah, and he's not even max level yet.
What was I going to say?
Not bad, Hura the Butcher. Okay, I got 3 more boxes to open.
Yay!
Loot boxes. Did you see that EA parody of Yu-Gi-Oh! I sent you?
Yeah.
I activate my credit card! With this, I can buy Blue Eyes White Dragons to summon on my first turn.
Oh no!
Okay, gear, blah, blah. You know, after getting my legendary set, I'm not really too interested in gear.
You'd probably just break it down for more money.
Yeah, probably. I mean, this gear can give you better stats than your legendaries, but like it's
your legendary.
well that and it's the bonus effect of having the same pieces equipped.